Jonathan Taylor.
All right.
What if I start off with the
He's not in
intro
MVP
and
race
then?
anymore. He played himself.
Okay,
out.
here, real quick.
But no, I'm gonna be on. With Daniel Jones hurt, he could play himself back in.
What if I start with the intro and then we'll just go that way? Because I don't like how we do the two and then the rest two.
You do that, Brandon.
Okay.
Game on! Game on!
Here we go.
Welcome back to Game On, everybody. I'm Braden,
I'm David.
My name is Mason.
And I'm Daniel.
and today we are covering just a few topics today, not our normal a lot. But first, we're going to start off with the NFL. We are going to start with the NFL. Okay, yeah, we're going to do the MVP race. So our MVP race, it's pretty close race, you could say. Our main people are Drake May, the quarterback for the New England Patriots, Matthew Stafford from the Rams, Dak Prescott from the Cowboys, Jordan Love from the Packers, and the Josh Allen Buffalo Bills. What do you guys think about that?
I definitely like this list. Unfortunately, it's very quarterback forward.
It is.
Jonathan Taylor would have been on this list, but he played himself out of the MVP race because up until that point, I don't even know what game it was. Up until the game he had where he took himself out the race, having a tremendous season. He was on pace to have a season up there with Saquon Barkley like he did last year. But if I had to pick somebody to take the MVP home today, I'm not going to lie. Give me Dak Prescott. I mean,
Really?
yes, for many seasons, he's definitely been in the race, and I feel like this season he could finally get it done. Unfortunately, his team is just like dwindling out of the
Defense.
playoffs.
Defense is
It's terrible, but give me Dak Prescott to finally bring it home.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that pick. Like you said, it's very quarterback friendly. So, shout out to Jonathan Taylor and also Jackson Smith-Njigba from the Seahawks, who have both been absolutely balling all year. They've been phenomenal for their teams. But it's the NFL, and the MVP has become a quarterback award.
Yeah. It was 2023 where Aiden Hutchinson had a chance, but then his leg
Then he got hurt.
Yeah.
snapped in half. And then, So that was the only time it was.
Right, but it's
Defense somewhat.
been over 10 years now since a non-quarterback has won the MVP.
Right.
With all that being said, in my personal opinion, the best team in the NFL right now, the best offense in the NFL right now is led by Matthew Stafford in LA, and I think he is my pick for MVP. If not him, Jordan Love. Obviously, I'm a Packers fan, so that's a little bit of a cliche, but I'd say right now the Rams and Matthew Stafford I'd say that's the favorite right now.
So, I do want to go Drake May, but I mean he's had a cupcake schedule this year. It's been easy.
That is true.
When he beat the Bills, but when he beat the Bills, it was like right after. I think did they lose or did they almost lose to the Dolphins?
They lost to the Dolphins.
Yeah, that was the
Yep.
Bills that lost 2 straight to the Dolphins.
Yep.
And then
Yeah, they
to
lost to the Dolphins
Patriots.
to the Patriots. So like, yeah, you can still give them credit for that, but not entirely. Getting rocked by the Dolphins like that, you're not going to be able to recover. So I think I want to go with Matthew Stafford. He should have won it years ago with back on the lines with Megatron. But
agree.
speaking about Calvin Johnson, I want JSN. He's on record to break his receiving record of like 2,200 yards before even week 18.
Yeah,
He-
there's 4 weeks left.
Yeah,
5 weeks?
so he set to break it around the same time Calvin Johnson said it. So it's not like – because I know a lot of people say Saquon Barkley last year, oh, it's not the same as like all these other running backs because they had less games to do it. But Jackson Smith-Njigba might do it earlier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been balling for sure.
Yeah.
And it's like crazy because every team knows that he's the guy. Like he's the wide receiver one. He's the guy they got to stop. And every single week it's 100+ yards, 2 touchdowns. It's like he's been phenomenal. It just sucks because it's really become a quarterback award.
Right.
But I feel like he now is like almost has offensive player of the year like locked up. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
I will say, this is recent. Jonathan Taylor, he could be a comeback. Phillip Rivers is coming back to the Colts allegedly with Daniel Jones'
Yeah.
injury.
They're
So
going to try him on the practice squad and see how that goes.
yeah, they just
'Cause don't they
practiced
have
him.
no quarterbacks.
They have nobody.
No, Will
It was,
Howard is hurt.
Riley Leonard.
Oh, Riley
Leonard, yeah,
Riley
yeah.
Leonard from Notre Dame, and
Yeah.
then we know he.
Yeah.
sucks.
And then
Anthony
Anthony Richardson was
still on
hurt
IR
too.
with an eye.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
broke his orbital bone.
That's
Which one
Yeah,
is it?
that's
Yeah,
it's like
so-
it's the one like right here.
Yeah. How do you even break that?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know,
I'm
but
sure.
these last couple of weeks, Josh Allen has put up a really good chance for the MVP race
Yeah.
again. I mean, I don't think it's going to be him, but against Cincinnati a couple days ago,
that was a really good game.
that was
Yeah.
a really good game.
was.
Who did they play last week? I'm blanking
Who
on
did they
it.
play last?
The Texans.
Yeah.
Was it,
Texans.
played the Texans.
They lost that one.
Yeah, they got whooped by the Texans.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking there's another one where he was close.
I'm thinking of another game where he had like a multiple.
Was it?
Oh,
Didn't he
it was the Bucks and then the
what's
Texans.
the Steelers? He played the Steelers game before last. Then I think the game before that was the Texans. I think he played the Steelers.
Yeah, I think it was Bucks, Texans, Steelers, Bengals.
Yeah. Well, these past few weeks, Josh Allen has put up really good numbers. He broke. It was the record for most rushing touchdowns, right? For
And passing
Yeah,
touchdowns in
and
a
passing
single
touchdowns,
game.
yep.
Yeah, his
For-
own record.
and, yeah. So I mean that's a good stat line to have on your resume. I don't think it's gonna be him. You know, I hate to say it, but Jordan Love has been since a few weeks ago. He really shown it in the Thanksgiving game and against the Bears just a couple of days ago. But you know,
elite quarterback. Go ahead. Sorry.
you know, but if I had to pick for the MVP, I think it'd be Matthew Stafford. You know, he's got Devontae Adams, he's got Puka Nacua, he's got that elite Sean McVay offense. It's just insane with what he's done this year. I know that the loss to the Panthers may have dwindled a little bit, but that's not going to stop him. You know, So Matthew Stafford, he should have won it forever ago, like Daniel said with Megatron, but now I think this is his year to get it again.
Mm-hmm.
So
One more quick thing though. I just want to say, so this last Sunday, the Bengals and the Bills played. Shout out to Joe Burrow coming back. I think Joe Burrow has an opportunity to win comeback player of the year for
Probably.
this season.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
all the things he's overcome, you know, having turf toe, getting surgery, missing 3 months of the season, coming back and
peak form.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally, he looks amazing. I mean, he had the 2 interceptions on 2 plays. I was watching that; it was pretty bad. He had like a tipped pass, and then a D lineman picked it off, and then they threw a little screen pass, and it slipped out of his hand, and it was pick 6. So 2 plays, 2 interceptions. But besides that, he looked phenomenal. And I think the Bengals now are like, them and the Steelers are tied in like division, like odds to win the division. So that's still like up in the air.
it is up there.
It's
for
still
him.
up in the air. And Joe Burrow, like, obviously we've talked about how terrible the Bengals defense is and how, like, just awful they've been all year. But Joe Burrow being back in the fold for the Bengals, it really changes that entire team. And it gives them a different spark they didn't have with Jake Browning or Joe Burrow. Now, granted, it's Jake Browning and Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Joe Flacco. But
Shout out Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
He's a baller.
But still, it's Joe Burrow's changed that Bengals team, and that offense looked electric against the Bills. Obviously, they lost, but they looked really good. So shout out Joe Burrow.
I want one more shout out. Shout out to Carolina Reaper Bryce Young. Next year, I think they could honestly. They're tied right now in the division. I think they could probably win it this year as well.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the Bucks have had a lot of injuries, but still, for them to be 7 and 6,
I think they're 7.
Five.
I think they're 7.
Oh, 7 and
7
6.
and
Yeah,
5.
you're right.
Yeah, 7 and 6. Yeah, I think don't be surprised if they have like a 2 to 3 game lead winning the NFC South next
would
year.
agree.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think their offense is pretty set. Chuba Hubbard, Rico Dowdle, Tedero McMillan, Xavier Leggett.
Xavier Leggett, yeah.
Yeah, Bryce Young. I think just beef up the O-line a bit and get some more key pieces on defense to help out J.C. Horn, and I think they could confidently win the South next year.
Yeah, I would agree.
You know, Mason, you were talking about how the Bengals defense is awful. You want to know who else is awful? Jalen Hurts.
Oh, my
Yes.
God. Yeah,
Jalen
okay.
Hurts last night was atrocious.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were recording this Tuesday after the Chargers and
Eagles
game.
Monday Night Football game.
Yeah.
And both of them looked
No,
terrible.
it was a very interesting game. For
It
sure.
was an
It
interesting
was.
It
game.
was- yeah.
But it is now the NFC East is now the Eagles division to lose for sure. After that Jalen Hurts performance.
And the way the Cowboys have been clicking.
Right.
Yeah.
Checking the standings real quick.
Because although CeeDee Lamb did get concussed last week, they're already saying he has a high chance to return Sunday. So
Yeah. So right now the Eagles are 8-5. The Cowboys are 6-1. So it is definitely between those two teams. Definitely win the NFC East. And if Jalen Hurts played the way he did last night, I think if the Cowboys keep building on what they've been doing, I think the Cowboys can take the division for.
I will say this though, they play the Raiders next week. Jalen Carter's going to be back, so I feel like he'll be able to stop Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Max Crosby's kind of overrated.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that good.
What?
Hot take anybody?
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. I don't think Max Crosby's that good of an edge rusher. I mean, he's good, but he's just not there.
Hey, speak your truth, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, a take's a take.
I'll take Will Anderson, Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, Brian Burns all over him.
I feel like him.
And that's just off the top of my head.
So you named 4 guys, and
There's
there's like
Let me think. Aiden Hutchinson as well.
64 kind of rushers in the league. 'Cause you got,
I
you got
don't
two on each side, I
think
guess.
I don't know. I think Max Crosby is the definition of a game wrecker. I think
He's on a terrible team.
yeah, I'd say he's on the
Well,
Raiders.
look at the Browns.
He's like Myles Garrett.
Okay, but Myles Garrett, like this is,
He is the Browns.
Myles Garrett is. So look, there's like you said, there's everyone else. There's the Will Andersons, the Aiden Hutchinsons, then there's the Micah Parsons. Then there is Micah Parsons, and then up here is Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett
is up here.
right.
Like,
Myles,
he's-
Myles Garrett's on the ceiling.
He's-
He's a league of his own. He is no one is like Myles Garrett.
No.
No one in
No.
history is ever like
And
Myles Garrett.
if I hear people and see people comparing him to T.J. Watt, your opinion isn't valid.
Okay,
and you
yes,
need to
I
go-
say
you
T.J.
need to
Watt
go
is
back
also
to-
overrated as well.
You need to go back
I
to
don't think so.
kindergarten.
I think.
I just think
Thank you.
He just
No,
doesn't
I think-
produce as
No,
much
I
as
think the
he
best
used
D lineman is Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett.
well of all time.
Of all time.
I mean,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
But right now, I would say, I would give Max Crosby a top 5 edge rusher, 100%. I would say it's
Yeah,
Myles
that's-
Garrett. Then you could say Micah Parsons. Then you could say
Will
Will
Anderson,
Anderson.
yeah.
Then I'll give you Aiden Hutchinson,
And then I'd go to
and then I'll give you Max Crosby.
yeah.
That's about it. I would say he's 5th. I'd say for sure. But yeah, so that was that.
Something else I was gonna say. Okay, but now we're going on to the NFL our awards that we do. Woohoo, awards, yeah, whatever we don't we have something for that?
We do have.
We should get like confetti on the screen or something.
I'll edit it.
All right, so we're gonna start with our player of the week, Danny. We're gonna start it this way, and then we're gonna head back.
Give me. It's always a great time when even the slightest rumors of him stepping on the field. Jameis Winston, you gotta love him. He's like the most universally loved NFL player. How can you hate that guy? I mean, when he's playing that snow game against the Browns, he's like a little kid in a candy shop.
Dude, that was a great game. I
So
missed that game.
against the Lions, it was a Jameis Winston game.
It was.
There's nothing else. 366 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, but then an interception, and 1 sack, and a 1 receiving touchdown for 33 yards. What a play by their, I think, backup running back, getting out of the pocket, avoiding a sack, and just lobbing it downfield. And I think, we have to put it on screen, I think he avoided like 2 tackles downfield.
Yeah, it was like contested catch and broke a tackle.
Like I could,
He stiff armed somebody.
he looked
Yeah.
like a prime wide receiver out there. Like,
Yeah.
he looks like a wide receiver 1. I hope with Jackson Dart back, if they keep him next year, they have some kind of package for Jameis Winston. Everybody keeps him because he's just such a positive energy to the locker room.
for sure. Yeah.
Mason.
Mine is going to be a Packers wide receiver for his game this last Sunday against the Chicago Bears. Christian Watson, I believe it was 2 touchdowns, 110 something yards, on like 5 catches. So if you think back to last year, in the last game against the Bears, he tore his ACL. Heartbreaking injury, right on the brink of the playoffs. So he missed a lot of time this year and missed the playoffs last year. But in the first game against the Bears, he went for 150 and 2 touchdowns again. So I'm noticing a trend here.
Then Christian Watson only went for 89 yards.
That was 89.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. I thought he had over 100. That was just how it felt watching because he just dominated the Bears. So yeah.
And everyone missed it. You saw Daniel lost a bet and he had to wear a Packers hat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty
great.
funny.
You know,
It
imagine
was.
losing bets and stuff where you have to wear the other team's apparel. Couldn't be me. Anywho.
Shut up.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So I have Christian Watson for his performance against the Bears. Continues to own the Chicago Bears. Absolutely own them. Dave, go ahead.
All right. Well, coming off of what Mason said, I'm not gonna piggyback, but give me Josh Allen. Actually, I saw this game not really in live action, but I went to this Ravens game. I don't even talk about the Ravens. Trash. Waste of $45, by the way, but it's okay. Just looking up at the screen, at first the Bengals were just giving the Bills the business.
They were.
But Josh Allen, I don't know maybe because he has Haley Steinfeld as his wife.
No, okay, hold on.
I don't
We
know.
gotta
Josh
say this real
Allen,
quick.
shout out you.
No, why is it every time a quarterback gets like a good-looking wife, they're just all of a sudden like the next clone of Tom Brady?
And,
Literally,
Justin
everybody
Herbert,
is.
Josh
Justin
Allen.
Herbert, Josh Allen, Jared Goff.
I just,
Oh, that's right, Jared Goff. Yeah.
I just don't know. Josh Allen. It's like the Bills. How are we losing to the Bengals, who are holding on by a thread?
Yeah.
I don't know. Josh Allen puts the team on his back like he always, because Josh Allen is Buffalo.
Yeah.
If you really think about it,
100%.
he is the Buffalo Bills organization. He puts the team on his back. He finishes with 3 passing touchdowns. He broke his record. I don't know his exact stats, but Josh Allen had a game.
He did.
The reason why I know this because I have him in fantasy. Shout out for the 36 points, Josh.
I wish.
So Josh Allen, thank you. My player
All
of
right.
the week.
I'm gonna go. My player of the week is Shadur. Perfect timing.
Perfect
Sanders.
timing.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Sanders. He had 364 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and just 2 sacks.
I don't think was the pick even his fault. I think it dropped out of the receiver's hands.
No, it was his fault. That was the one where he was scrambling in the pocket and he just turned off his back foot and threw it like 50 feet in the air to nobody.
Oh yeah, it was like a punt return. Yeah.
Yeah, literally, it was like a punt.
And it was 23 for 42. His average was 8.7 yards per throw. And I don't know what to say. I don't remember the last time the Browns had that good of a quarterback. I mean,
Joe Flacco.
Jameis Winston last year against the Broncos. Whatever bad I said about Shadur Sanders before. I mean, granted, it was the Titans, so we're not going to get too much.
like
But
he
two
played the
defensive
competition.
players.
he played the competition, yeah. I mean, the Browns did lose that game, unfortunately. Kevin Stefanski lost that game. I don't know how he's not fired yet. I mean, Shadur Sanders, he had a great game. I'm so proud of him, I'm so proud of him.
He's like a proud dad. He's more proud than Dion.
And we'll have you start with the lowlights of the week. So
Yeah.
just keep going back and forth.
My low light of the week, even though he won the F1 championship, is Lando Norris. I hate it. Max Verstappen
Got robbed.
Yeah, he did get robbed. But my kind of critique, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a Lando hater, but I'm not a Lando fan. I'm just an honest guy. If you have had a car that has been the fastest ever, and that car is just so dominant, why couldn't you have won sooner?
Yeah.
Like he says he's this great driver. And people say he's the best. I hate his parents too. I hate his dad because it said no one's.
Brady's getting personal.
I am getting
Damn.
personal. He's never gonna watch this, so I don't care. But
You never know.
You never know.
What if he's like one of our 2 only viewers? Is Lando Norris.
But I mean, Lando. I mean, good job to him. But if your teammate fumbled, Max caught up to you in a energy drink car in a Red Bull. The only reason you pretty much won was because a rookie made a mistake. Whoop-de-doo. And your teammate had to swap with you in Italy because you had a bad pit stop. Well, whoop-de-doo, it happens. It's racing. But without that, I mean, you would have lost this championship. So that I'm just kind of mad about it too. Still,
No, it is a fraudulent.
it is a fraudulent, and to put even more hate on him. His dad said no one's gonna remember the second driver. I'm sorry. The driver that came in second place already had 4 championships.
Ooh.
So you think no one's gonna remember the driver that came in second?
And almost came back from like what, almost a 50 point.
104
Oh, yeah, it was
point
104.
deficit
Yeah, I was way
for
off.
2 months, and I was gonna say something else. Shoot, and like the reason that this year championship was exciting was because of Max and all that. So Lando's the least deserving championship I've seen in a while. So that's just my opinion on it. David?
Well, alrighty. My low light of the week is the entire AFC North coaching staff. I don't care if Mike Tomlin somehow gets to 9 wins again. At some point, the Steelers just gotta cut their loss. But we're not gonna talk about they beat my team. If John Harbaugh is not fired after this evening,
And Kevin Stefanski.
no joke intended coming up. But the Ravens are 6-7. Don't make no jokes. 'Cause it's not funny.
That's that.
Mason,
one.
Not funny, not
Mason.
funny, not funny.
You're better than this.
It's not funny.
Not funny.
Not really.
He is a terrorist.
Oh my god.
He's been there for
God.
dang near. I almost said damn. He's damn. I'm
You
gonna say it.
said
He's
damn.
damn near been there for 20 years. He's got 1 Super Bowl because he had Ray Lewis,
Ed
and
Reed.
Stop riding their coattails.
And Joe Flacco.
Enough is enough. I mean, he's just spitting out a bunch of bull crap every week. Oh, the O-line is fine. It is not fine.
Oh my god.
It is not.
Oh my god.
If Shannon Sharp has to call for the release of Daniel Falele, I hate you. I hate you so much, Daniel Falele.
No, Falele is dog.
Oh my
I'm
god.
done talking about the Bengals. Zach Taylor, you are lucky that Joe Burrow exists. Without Joe Burrow, you're not doing nothing.
Oh my god.
And Kevin Stefanski, you are a terrorist. How dare you start Dylan Gabriel over Shador Sanders and take him out for the 2-point.
And hold on.
Oh.
and consider putting Deshaun Watson when he got activated off of IR.
Why is he on the team?
I don't know. His contract should be over to this year. But
Oh,
the two-
I saw something that they're bringing him back next year.
yeah,
Yeah,
you did.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
they want to bring him on for like at least 2 to 3 years.
I quit. I quit sports. I quit sports.
But that's my crash out. The whole AFC, the low light, that's damn near my crash out too.
Yeah, that might as well be a crash out.
Oh, yeah, my crash out gets skipped. But anyway, that's my low light and crash out because
I will say, imagine if the Ravens had the other Harbaugh brother coming from a power run offense at Michigan with Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry could be like a 2-time MVP if he had James coaching with the better O-line.
All right, before
All right, we're gonna move on to another coach in the NFL, Chicago Bears head coach Ben Johnson.
we're just dogging on the Bears today, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
I mean-
well, I am for sure.
It was one game.
So if you guys are Bears fans, or really if you follow the NFL at all, obviously you know Bears Packers rivalry. It's always a historic rivalry. It's been heated. And Ben Johnson at his introduction press conference, for whatever reason, felt it was necessary to say that he enjoyed beating Matt LaFleur twice a year.
Because he just come from.
Yeah, because he was on the
Lions.
he was on the Lions, and the Lions kind of had our number last year. Not this year. Anyway, but so he says I enjoyed beating Matt LaFleur twice a year. Matt LaFleur has no idea who this guy is. Never talked to him. And then here we are after the game this Sunday. He's not gonna beat Matt LaFleur twice this year. Maybe not even once. I mean, probably, but he definitely did not beat Matt LaFleur twice this year. So that is my low light.
No, I will say that's pretty stupid though, coming from as good of a defense he had with Detroit over to the Bears. That was pretty bad.
I mean, he was the offensive coordinator, so he
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah, that
he
too.
wanted the head coaching job. He didn't want to be a coordinator. It doesn't really have anything to do with the defense because he never coached a defense. And he still
Well, no,
doesn't.
but it's just how he had the defense there to help him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because there's been many games with the Lions where like the offense did nothing, and it was really on the defense that kept them in it.
You know you can't. You know what the Bears can't do, or you know what the Browns can do. The Bears can't just beat the Packers.
Bro, it was like what 10-3.
true.
13-10.
13-10.
13-10. You know.
You got Myles Garrett. Okay, but for my low light, give
We're the
me
Cleveland Browns.
probably the whole season, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
read you his stat line. Versus the Texans, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Versus the Colts, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Versus the Bills, 0 touchdowns and an interception. Sacked 29 times. Sacked the 7th most in the NFL.
Mm.
The Chiefs are done. The dynasty's over. They're 6-7. They're missing the playoffs.
Stop it.
Why'd everybody look at me?
Yeah, they're 6-7. They're missing the playoffs. I don't think the
They
Chiefs.
are mathematically out of the first place contention for the West too.
Oh yeah, they're going to be 3rd place in the West.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a chance of the Chiefs recovering from this. They're going to have a mid-20s pick. There's a lot they got to work on. Defense needs a boost. They need more receivers, a new running back. They're going to have to go in like a total rebuild and just have Patrick Mahomes at the center for no reason. I think the Chiefs dynasty is finally over.
Bye-bye.
I hope it is.
We
Yeah.
finally did it.
We survived.
We finally did it.
Cannot stand the Chiefs.
No.
Oh.
let's get to this
Like,
question.
even when they were winning all the
Alright.
Super Bowls, they weren't even that good.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to the crash outs of the week. And Daniel, we're going to start with you.
Give me Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So before we go over to our college football segment about the playoffs, so they missed the playoffs. They lost to Texas A&M and
Miami.
Miami. Yeah. So I want to say they didn't really have that many players drafted. No one really entered the transfer portal. So if anything, their team will be better. And you lose to Miami out of all teams.
Miami's good.
I mean, not right now. I mean,
They're
next
in the,
year.
They're in the playoffs.
They are in the playoffs.
They are in the playoffs.
They're probably going to be one and done. But, and then so they make it off.
Casual.
Hello to this guy.
Anyway, go ahead.
They missed the playoffs, and then they declined to play any bowl games this year.
Yeah,
They're
that's
so
a little
butthurt.
petty. That's a little
It is.
babyish.
Yeah, so, I mean, to go from one game away from winning the Natty to not even wanting to play in a bowl game, I mean, I know I've heard rumors that if they pay him enough, Jeremiah Love might return.
Go to the league.
I
man.
don't
He's
think so.
going to.
Go to the league.
I think he's going to the league.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I just hope he doesn't end up like Genty. I hope he doesn't get drafted top 10.
I mean, he's the best running back.
He probably will. He might be like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know-
we have to see how it pans
Yeah.
out.
Just join a conference. Stop
Yeah.
trying to be cool and different than everybody
We
else
can
and
make
just join
money
a
without
conference.
being in a conference.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have money.
Yeah.
And-
Just being a conference.
Yeah, so
It's terrible.
That's part of the reason why. But give me. All right, we're going next day. Okay.
Dude, Bauman is tweaking out here.
I don't
Yeah,
know
our
what he's
teacher's
talking
just, I don't know what he's on, bro.
about. I don't even know. All right, Mason,
All
you're
right, whatever.
Yep.
So my crash out, honestly, because I feel bad. It's another college football team. BYU. BYU. If I was a BYU fan or a BYU player or staff, I would be heated at the college football playoff committee because so this year they finished 11-1. They were ranked 11th in the final AP poll. They were 11th, and they were playing for the Big 12 championship against Texas Tech, who has been elite all year.
Yes.
Great defense, great offense. And BYU got waxed. They got smoked, right? But all week long they had been saying, these teams who are kind of on the brink of being in the playoffs, you can't really punish them if they lose in the conference championship because they don't have to. Because what if like a team like Ole Miss? Ole Miss didn't move because they didn't play. They didn't play in their
They just have a good record.
right. They had a good record. They had the same record as BYU, and since they didn't have to play in their conference championship, they didn't go down.
Yeah.
They were rewarded. BYU lost 2 games all year, both to Texas Tech. So they finished the year 11-2. Alabama already had 2 losses going into the year. Then in the SEC championship game, they get waxed by Georgia. They get killed by Georgia.
And they're
and
ninth.
they don't move.
Yep.
They don't move in the rankings. I'm pissed because I hate Alabama and I like BYU. So tell me how that makes any sense where Alabama can lose in the conference championship by 3 scores, have their 3rd loss of the year, and they don't move.
And I will say this too about BYU and their 2 losses. They played Jacob Rodriguez. I want him to win the Heisman.
Yeah.
He's an elite linebacker, so I was like,
The Heisman
He's not a
finalist came out.
finalist.
Yeah, no.
Which is crazy.
yeah, I know,
That
it's
is
crazy.
ridiculous, by the
Yeah,
way.
Jacob Rodriguez got
Did
robbed.
he at least get the Buckets Award?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
did.
got the Buckets
Okay.
Award.
He did.
Yeah, that's good.
He did. But he's a Heisman finalist in my eyes. But yeah. So BYU fans, I'm sorry because this is some BS.
Go Cougs.
It honestly
I think
is.
it's worse than what happened to Notre Dame.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Notre Dame just Notre Dame.
Notre Dame's
Alright.
just Notre Dame.
David?
I had my crash out. It was gonna be the white people from Baltimore, but
It was David Seymour from DeKalb is what the crash out.
Well,
Yeah.
I am also my crash out.
Ooh.
This weekend I went 0-7 or 0-8 in my predictions this week. The Blackhawks went 0-3 this weekend. The Bears lost. The Browns lost. Lando won the championship. Ohio State lost. I got so mad this weekend where I stopped getting angry. I just stared at the screen. I
You know what's
was
crazy too? I think me and David like all year said Indiana was frauds.
we did say
Oh.
that. Now, I mean,
Heisman Doza. He's a dog. He is a dog.
If not Love, probably Mendoza's winning the Heisman.
I think it's Mendoza's award.
I think it's Mendoza, yeah.
so yeah.
Since Rodriguez got robbed.
Good thing I was alone when most of these games happened, or there was some choice words said that my family probably shouldn't have heard.
God,
And
Brayden.
me too. Me
Okay.
too.
so, yeah, that was I'm my going crash out for these past couple weeks.
All right,
All right.
well, we'll go ahead. We'll transition away from, the anger that is in the room with us from our awards.
For now.
We're just going to talk college football playoffs. This weekend starts the playoffs and bowl season. Best time of year, in my opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Christmas is coming up, New Year's,
Yeah,
college
exactly.
playoffs.
It's a great time.
real quick.
It's a great time to be alive.
What's the best bowl you guys like watching?
the Pop-Tart Bowl?
Pop-Tart. Yeah, Pop-Tart and Cheez-It for sure.
Pop-Tart Bowl.
Not to sound like big, but
Pop-Tart Bowl is great.
Honestly-
it's fun
honestly,
watching it
I
with all the
kinda like-
Pop-Tart mascots.
Yeah.
I kind of like when NIU and the Potato Bowl.
The
Idaho
potato.
Idaho
At least
potato
you like a
bowl.
bunch of fries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like fries and
It's
potatoes.
a bucket of potatoes.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the Pop Tart Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just like the mascots. It's
Yeah.
just funny.
Yeah, the mascots are funny.
I like the Rose Bowl just because it's
Yeah,
iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. I'm also a big fan of the Sugar Bowl. I just like
Yeah, the Sugar
like
Bowl
the
is good.
aesthetic of that game is.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that a lot. But yeah, so we're just gonna give our matchup predictions and championship winners.
Give me JMU upset over Oregon.
Over Oregon.
Give me Tulane over Ole Miss.
You're just going all upsets?
Well, no, Lane Kiffin is at Ole Miss, and we haven't seen them play without him, have we?
I'll be all right.
I mean, yeah, Michigan was right one.
I'll make my predictions really quick because we kind of got to get out of here. Bama rematch versus Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's taking it.
Oklahoma.
Pack it up, Ty Simpson. I hate you. I hate you too, Ty Simpson. Everybody, I'm making a list.
Yo.
Then they go on to play Indiana. I'll just get to my final.
Indiana.
Indiana would then play either JMU, Oregon, or Texas Tech. I ain't gonna lie. Give me Oregon versus Texas Tech. Give me I like Texas Tech. Texas Tech versus Indiana. It's gonna be a close game.
That will be.
I'm gonna take Texas Tech, even though in my heart I want to say Indiana.
Thank you, Dave.
Then on the other side, Miami versus A&M. Give me A&M. Marcel Reed. You just gotta lock in, bro. You got the
Yeah.
you got the potential. Tulane, Ole Miss. Then it would be A&M versus Ohio State. Give me Ohio State. Ole Miss versus Georgia.
Give me Georgia.
Give me Georgia.
Yeah.
Then we have Georgia versus Ohio State. Give me Ohio State. Then we have Texas Tech.
Versus Ohio State.
Texas Tech
This
versus
will be my
Ohio.
final. So Texas Tech versus Ohio State. I guess I have Ohio State repeating.
Two Pete. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
No.
You want to go, Brady?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Give me Oklahoma over Alabama. I'm just going crazy. I'm going upsets. Give me JMU over Oregon. Give me A&M over Miami. Tulane over Ole Miss.
Wow.
Then we're gonna go back to the other side. So give me Indiana over Oklahoma. Texas Tech over Oregon, or over JMU. Sorry. Ohio State over A&M, and then Georgia over Ole Miss. Then we go into the semifinal game. I'm gonna go with David because I hate Indiana with a passion. Give me Texas Tech over Indiana. I don't know.
Georgia versus
It's going to be a
Yeah,
great game.
it is
Georgia,
gonna be a
Ohio
good
State's
game.
going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Last time Georgia and Ohio State played in the semifinal game, Georgia won with another missed field goal from Ohio State.
Damn.
Give me Ohio State.
Gotta ride with your team. Gotta ride with your
Mm-hmm.
team.
And then just give me Ohio State to win it all. Two-peat, because last time we lost to a team 13-10 was Michigan last year.
Conspiracy theories.
Yes, conspiracy theories. Thank you. It was
History
Michigan
does repeat itself.
last year. History does repeat itself. Thank you. And after that, we dominated. Oh, kind of dominated the championship game. So give me Ohio State back to back.
All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to say give me Miami over A&M.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to say Ole Miss over Tulane. And then I'm going to say Oklahoma beats Alabama 2 times this year and shows that Alabama are frauds. It'll be 4 losses for Alabama
Nick
this year.
Saban would be.
Rolling in his grave.
Yeah.
Even though he's not
he's
dead.
like-
I was about to
Even though
say,
he's
did
not
I
dead.
miss something?
I can't think of anything else. I would have said that too.
Give me Oregon over JMU, and then Texas Tech over Oregon, Indiana over Oklahoma, Ohio State over Miami,
Thank you.
and then Georgia over or Georgia over Ole Miss. Now I'm gonna go Ohio State, Georgia. Give me Georgia. I think that defense is so good, and their offense is good enough.
Agreed, yeah.
Indiana, Texas Tech. Give me Texas Tech, because I love Jacob Rodriguez. I love that defense. They make plays. They're just a bunch of playmakers on that defense. So give me them.
But could their offense hold up against Indiana's defense? Though?
I think it could.
Yeah, put Jacob
I think it
Rodriguez
could.
back at quarterback.
And then in the Natty, Texas Tech and Georgia. Give me Georgia. Give me
Okay,
Georgia.
Okay.
Oklahoma over Bama. That's easy as
that's a
that.
given.
Yep.
Yeah. Oregon over JMU. Give me Miami over A&M. Then give me Ole Miss over Tulane. And give me Indiana. Then give me Texas. And then give me Ohio. And then Georgia. And then Texas A&M. Or no, Texas Tech again. Then give me Georgia. And I think Georgia...
Beats Texas Tech.
Yeah, I just think they have the better offense, and that's
Okay.
what it's going to come down
Okay.
to, because it's going to be a battle of offensive between A&M and Georgia in the Natty.
So what I'm hearing is mostly everybody, damn near all of us, got Texas Tech making it all the way, and then they're either gonna play
Ohio State or
Ohio
Georgia.
State.
Yeah.
I don't hate that at all, but
No. No.
the only team I see them giving trouble really is I want to say Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon is a very
Yeah.
dynamic team.
Mhm.
They've got a lot of first round guys and dynamic playmakers.
Dan Lanning is just hell of an offensive
Yeah, they've got
Yeah, he
they've got
is.
Dan
Yeah.
Lanning.
Dante
It'll
Moore's a great quarterback.
yeah, exactly. It'll be interesting because those two teams are very different in like schematically and what they run. And Oregon's the high-powered offense, and Texas Tech's the lockdown defense. So it'll be interesting. That'll be a good game for sure. I think that'll be at a neutral site. So
Yeah, I think it will.
it'll be interesting. But I just think Texas Tech is just better.
Agreed.
They're so good.
Okay.
And I think that's all we had from the professional sports and college sports
Yep.
world. So
Sorry, we went a little football heavy today, but we're just trying to catch up for a few weeks for not filming. There really has been much going on.
Yeah.
But now, to save time and save another episode, we're going to do DHS Sports. So this is where me and Daniel sign off. Good luck to you two, and we will see
Yep.
you all in a couple weeks.
Yes, sir.
See you guys.
After our winter break.
yes.
See you, boys.
So to kick off the DHS sports, we're going to talk about the boys basketball team,
Yep.
who had a Thanksgiving tournament, and to kick off the season, they lost 61-49 against Belvedere, and then they had another game in this tournament against Grant High School, and I believe that they won this game. Right?
Yeah, they did.
They
Yep.
did win this
So
game.
they were 1-1 after.
They 1-1 at this
Thanksgiving.
point, and then they played to open at home. Rock Falls blew them out 72-43.
Yeah.
Go on the road. DVC matchup against Neighborhood North. They lose this game, and then they also had a tournament this past Saturday. At the time we're filming this, they lost to Wheaton North 39-31.
Yep. Yeah. So I mean, this basketball season, it's gonna be interesting. Just because last year we had the class of
25.
25 we had a lot of 4-year starters on that team. A lot of guys who we had 1,000 points. We had 2 1,000-point scorers actually because in our class, Davon is graduating early, not playing basketball. So we have a new starting 5. Really, it's a whole new team. Like everybody's new. We got guys who were on the bench last year that are now
playing time, yeah.
getting playing time and like getting the ball in our main options. So it's a real. I don't want to say it's a down year, but it's just everything's new. Everybody's new to the lineup. Everybody. So it'll be an interesting year. They're 2-3 right or 2-4 right now. 2-3, sorry. Kind of struggling a little bit, but it's early in the year and they'll gel together. But it's
Definitely.
just losing a class like how we did last year going to this year. It's a big change,
It
like
shows.
I
It
said,
definitely
and
shows.
it does show because there's growing pains and there will be.
Yeah.
But they'll figure it out and they'll get it right. I think.
I agree. And as we move over to the girls, the same can kind of be said for them. They kind of They had some key pieces in the class past 25. They actually played a game yesterday, and they're set at 4-4. So at 500 right now, they've won some really good games. Some games like they fight. That's all I can say about the girls. They're gonna fight to the very end as best as they can.
Yeah.
But hoping for both basketball teams to get back on track. And a new
100%.
sport that doesn't get much traction. Let's talk about some bowling.
Yeah.
Our boys bowling team is off to a 4-2 start. I don't really know much about bowling. I just do it sometimes in my free time.
Yeah, bowling. Yeah.
But hey, a 4-2 start's always good. And wrestling, our
Yeah.
wrestling team, I think it's not the home opener or
They do. They have the home opener this coming week.
Yeah.
When we're
Thursday.
recording this. Yep.
Thursday.
They just got back from the Donnybrook tournament, which is one of the biggest tournaments in all of wrestling. It's a huge Midwest tournament in Iowa. Teams come from literally all over the place and wrestle. There was the number one heavyweight in the nation was there this week. Ran that tournament. So that was pretty cool to see and hear about. DeKalb it's kind of the class of 25 had a lot of key pieces in our wrestling lineup, and this year we've got some transfers, we've got some sophomores, we have a freshman,
yeah.
so we're a younger team and it's a newer team, and that's kind of showed a little bit so far. Nobody's really stood out as the guy on a wrestling team, but yeah, they have their home opening quad this week, so good luck to them for that. So yeah, like I was saying, shout out to the wrestling team. Good luck this week.
Yeah.
And it's winter sports. It's starting to kick off. We're in the full swing of things now.
when we get back, they'll really start to pick up.
Yeah, 100%. We'll have the Chuck Dayton tournament, the Flavin tournament. Girls basketball has a tournament. So, like I said, winter sports, full swing. Great time of year. Super excited to see where the season takes each of our teams. That's all we got today. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.